All right, Emily Ikeda, thank you so much from UC Irvine. Turning now, everyone, to a very shocking story. An investigation is now underway after Philadelphia's transit agency says a woman was raped on one of its trains while that train was in service. Officials say witnesses were on board that train and could have stopped this sooner, but they didn't call 911. Reporter Brian Sheen from our NBC station WCAU in Philadelphia has the latest details.
It's not right. It's not right.
Yes, disgusting.
Riders of Septa's Market Frankfurt line are in disbelief. No one called police as a man sexually assaulted a woman on a train Wednesday night.
I think that's crazy. That's a shame.
Upper Darby Police Superintendent Timothy Bernhardt credits a female Septa employee for calling Septa police when she noticed something wasn't right on the train headed towards Upper Darby.
This is why we had this male in custody. If they weren't present there, that male would have walked off, and who knows, we would have found him.
Bernhardt said surveillance video shows a man who he's identified as 35-year-old Fiston M. Noy sexually assaulting the woman. He says the video also shows witnesses sitting there doing nothing.
It's disturbing that there were definitely people on the L, and no one intervened or did anything to help this woman out.
Riders we spoke with are also disturbed by the witnesses' lack of action.
It makes me sick, like everybody saw it but didn't do anything.
That's crazy. Nobody said nothing. Nobody did anything. That's ridiculous. If you see something, say something.
And Bernhardt says it's not too late to do just that. Take a good look at this picture of Noy after his arrest. Bernhardt is asking anyone who may have seen something to come forward.
We're working with, again, Septa. We're viewing video to see who actually was there, how long they were there, what they saw, and trying to identify them, also to get information from them as well.
And that was WCAU's Brian Sheen reporting there. Well, joining me now from Philadelphia is criminal defense attorney Enrique Latoison. Enrique, thank you for joining me. Got to say, when this first crossed the wires, I was absolutely sickened by it all. That certainly was reflected in the interviews that my colleague did there for WCAU. But is there any legal responsibility of witnesses in this situation from a criminal perspective? Is it illegal to not stop a crime or at least call 911?
Well, so Pennsylvania doesn't have a good Samaritan law, which is a law that some states have. It basically is that if you were in a position that you could do something, that you should do something. And if you don't do something, you will be held liable for that. But unfortunately, here in Pennsylvania, there is no such law. When I heard about this report, it was very sickening, and I was very upset. I actually contacted the superintendent, Mr. Barnhart. I actually talked to him today on a Sunday and said, you know, I'm sorry for bothering you, but I just got to get some more details on this. And unfortunately, it is just as horrible as it sounds. And, you know, the information, everything that's been reported is pretty accurate to what happened. This woman was just brutally raped and assaulted on a train. She did not know this guy. And, you know, fortunately for Septa police and Upper Darby police that were waiting for this guy when he got off the plane, off the train, they were able to do something in this case.
How about legal repercussions, civilly speaking? I mean, these riders could face something for watching a woman get raped and their inaction.
It's sad and it's very disheartening, but unfortunately, it's not illegal. You know, understanding is that some of these viewers that were watching this might have thought this was some sort of a consensual act, but that even goes to say that how are you just disheartened to watch something even on a train and think not call 911 anyway, even if you believe it was consensual or you thought you didn't really know what was going on. This lady was getting raped and no one did anything about it. You know, thank God the Septa worker was able to kind of think something was up, and thank God the police were waiting for him when he got off the train. But right now, there's nothing that could be legally happen to any of the people that did not intervene in this case.
So, as I mentioned, you're there in Philadelphia. How often do you hear officials there making an appeal to bystanders, essentially directly telling them to, you know, see something, say something? We heard one of the people that was interviewed. I mean, that phrase that we have heard so many times now. Do you hear that as commonly there in Philadelphia?
Yes, I mean, you know, what you have going on in Philadelphia right now, and this is basically something that's going on across the nation. It's kind of what I would like to say, a experiment of sorts. You know, we all lived through the tough on crime, the mandatory minimums, and the really crack down hard on crime. We lived through that time. And then now there's been a progressive approach, and this progressive approach has been more of a rehabilitation approach. And yes,
Can I ask you very quickly if this is a slam dunk case because of the video? Typically, rape is a he said, she said, or at least two parties together, contradicting what actually happened. This has videotape evidence. Will this man go behind bars?
Well, he's looking at 20 years in jail. He's looking at lifetime Megan's Law. I had a case recently, and it was involving a Septa bus trolley, actually. There were so many cameras on that trolley, you could have filmed a movie without having to bring in any additional cameras. So I'm very confident that Septa has a lot of cameras, a lot of different angles. And based on that evidence and based on the fact that we know this was non-consensual in a stranger danger situation, I don't believe this man will be able to get around this case.
Enrique Latoison, thank you so much for your insights. Much appreciated. The big lie on the ballot in 2022, how nervous this is making some of the candidates.
Gina approaches the all-electric Cadillac Lyriq. It's a sunny day.
Nah, a stormy day.
Classical music plays.
Brass band. New Orleans.
She drives hands-free along the coast.
Make it Palm Springs. Cadillac is going electric. If you want to be bold, you have to go off script.
Experience the all-electric Cadillac Lyriq.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need. And we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Living longer is possible and proven with Kisqali when taken with fulvestrant in postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions.